OnlyFans girl has admitted to brutally stabbing her boyfriend, killing him, and she's only gonna serve 20 months in prison. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone for free? There's a bunch of new games you get paid to play on free cash where you can make a quick or genuinely just enjoy phone games. Go ahead and make you some free cash.
We're going to take a turn now to an update in a years-long legal saga. A popular OnlyFans model accused of killing her boyfriend back in 2022, now pleading guilty to manslaughter and breaking down as she faced his mother in court. Here's NBC's Aaron Gilchrist.
Tonight, the OnlyFans model and social media star known as Courtney
She looks nothing like that in the courtroom.
Taylor is now a convicted killer.
Be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The 30-year-old, whose real name is Courtney Clenny, pleading guilty today to a reduced charge of manslaughter for the 2022 death of her boyfriend.
Oh, this is her man here.
Ah, it's cocked back like a pistol.
Dang.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact?
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck this is that, because I mean, bro, the way
Just being in jail, boy. All that stressing in jail, and y'all want to go to jail. Y'all be going to jail looking old. Like, she looked like she aged about 5 years, gang.
And like those little apps where they can tweak and do this and that, and makeup is just crazy.
Guilty, or you believe it's in your best interest?
A Miami-Dade judge sentencing Clenny to 6 years in prison instead of the 30 years she could have faced with the original second-degree murder charge. With time served, Clenny is looking at 2 more years in jail plus probation.
Ms. Clenny, I find the plea has been entered into knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently.
Clenny rose to fame on OnlyFans and has more than 1 million social media followers. Her boyfriend, Christian Toby Obumseli, was found dead at the couple's luxury condo in Miami in April of 2022. The state's attorney said Clenny stabbed him to death after a tumultuous relationship with a history of arguments and fights. Prosecutors sharing...
Damn.
I don't see him doing anything. It seems to be all just her.
The elevator video from 2 months before the killing, showing Clenny repeatedly hitting Obumseli during an argument. Clenny was arrested months later in Hawaii, where her lawyer said she was in rehab for substance abuse and PTSD. The defense lawyer arguing Clenny stabbed Obumseli in self-defense, pointing to this police body cam video from just days.
Saying you did it in self-defense, but there's a surveillance video of you literally attacking him, and you're the one that's going to rehab for having a drug problem. And
before the stabbing, you can see Clenny telling police she wanted a restraining order against her boyfriend.
I'm scared. I'm scared of him.
Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it.
Clenny's lawyer today said
okay, so they said the boyfriend tried to charge her
again that his client was defending herself.
Courtney Clenny was the victim of domestic violence in this case, and the actions she took that night, we stand by them, that she did it to protect her own life.
Clenny appeared calm as she accepted the plea, but turned emotional during the victim impact statement from Obumseli's mother.
The conversations we will never have. The person he would have continued to become, those losses.
I ain't gonna lie.
What is this right here?
I ain't gonna lie. Cuz they brought a picture up there just so everybody can feel bad and win the sentencing. Is this I wonder if his jury or jury trial or bench.
This paint? Something.
But hairline is messed up though.
Continue much longer after today's court case ends.
God.
Now I'll say this: toxic relationships, it's usually both people involved. You know, just because we don't have videos of him doing anything, maybe he knew the camera was there and that's why he didn't want to react any crazy way. But she was facing 30 years, apparently got locked up in 2022, if what I read was correct. She's been in jail since, and instead of murder, she got hit with a manslaughter, was given 6 years plus time served. So she's only gonna do about 18 to 20 months in prison, which is gonna fly. I don't know if that's all that's left and she gets 85% on top of that taken off, or if that's the final amount, but she's about to be home and literally caught a body.
Importantly,
he made it seem like she got away with murder. I mean, she ain't technically get away with murder. Like most people will say, hey, I only got 4 years, 5 years for a murder, niggas would say they got away. But like, it's like you got caught by the police, gang. You have to pay lawyer fees, all that. Like, you technically didn't get caught, gang.
Admitting that
you technically did get caught.
He is the cause of the stab wound that Mr. Obumseli received.
OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny faces the music in the stabbing death of her boyfriend more than 4 years after she killed him.
My boyfriend's blood is all over me.
Christian Obumseli's family addressing the killer.
No family should ever have to go through what the Obumseli had to go to.
But Courtney's lawyer and her parents say she is the victim despite the guilty plea.
This sentence today speaks volumes about the quality of the state's case against Courtney.
What are y'all thinking so far? Let me know. Do y'all think she's truly a victim in this case? Do you think both of them were abusive and it just led up to what it led up to?
Really,
she was first.
I'm gonna say it for all of us. You can't really like sit there and say, yeah, she was the abusive one, or yeah, he was the abusive one, because like they don't got no proof. You feel me?
Snap.
We don't know what happened behind closed doors.
Do you think her life was actually in danger?
From not guilty to that murder charge to guilty, but she's not pleading guilty to murder. She's going to prison, but not for as long as you might think. Before I get to Courtney's plea and her sentence, let's look back at the body-worn camera footage from that day.
You get up right now. Why do you have to keep him upright? I just want to keep him upright. Get up right now. What happened?
It was April 3rd, 2022, when police went to the condo Courtney Clenny shared with Christian Obumseli. Courtney had stabbed Christian during one of their many, many arguments, and police body-worn cameras
She an
were rolling.
OnlyFans model and they crib look like this, gang? In Miami, gang? This, like, wall accessories cool, but your crib dirty as hell.
No, I can't let this okay. Wait, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. You know,
Relax,
you
guys.
relax.
Relax. Why? No, guys. Relax.
Goddamn dog.
The fucking dog. Tase the dog. This shit is chaotic.
Oh, God.
Boss, what's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have? Just sit down.
Courtney Clenny had stabbed Christian Obumseli at their condo.
Homicide, the one responding for DV.
Wait, is he dead? Is he dead?
Sit down.
Okay, no, I'll sit down. I just you scared me.
Sit down.
He's not dead, is he?
We don't. No, they're taking him
Is
to the
her
hospital.
titties all out and stuff?
I need to be in the hospital with him.
Oh, you're not going in.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let you in the hospital. So damn, he was alive and they took him to the hospital and he died.
Why?
Because we're conducting an investigation.
It was I was self-defense. I mean, my mom was on the phone.
You're good. Well, listen, the detectives are coming. You're gonna talk to them, and then you're gonna explain your side.
But I'm gonna be covered in blood. I look crazy. I was holding him while he was spurting blood.
I mean, shorty, yeah, you look crazy. They're showing up and you stab somebody and it's all over you because you did it. She talking about, I look crazy. It was squirting all over me. You did it. The fuck you mean?
Trying to stop the blood.
Okay. So you guys started arguing, then what happened?
Threw me against the wall. Choked me. I mean, you're looking like this. He's never like choked me to where like it's like crazy stuff. But like, I mean, I couldn't breathe. Okay. Then he put me on the.
So he throws you against the wall.
Then he put me on the ground, choked me. That's happened 2 other times.
Did he
before.
tell you anything? Did he say
just
anything?
like that kind of face, like where I was really scared and I was trying to get him off of me and he wouldn't get off. Then he gets off, then I call my mom.
You sound so made up,
and then I was like, I went into the other room and I was talking to her and I was like crying and saying like something had happened, like I don't know what's going on with Christian. And I was just like,
I'll say this, just from hearing what she said so far, she could have sauced this up so much worse and been like, yeah, he was threatening to kill me and he was da-da-da-da-da. But she isn't doing that. She's saying he didn't say anything. He was just aggressive and she was in fear. I mean, it's a woman dealing with a grown-ass man. So, to be honest, it does actually sound truthful to me because she could have made this sound way worse. And usually in situations where people are trying to cover up for what they did. He
for sure right. Because most people try to like amp it up way worse than what it is.
They make the other person sound way worse than they actually are.
Crying, whatever. And then like I went to the kitchen and he started like charging at me, and I said like, I'm gonna like massage you, and he goes, do it. And they charged me through, but he was far away, and I never in a million years, like, I'm
He threw
scared.
a statue at you?
No, it was the knife. I said, like, I was just holding it to be like, please don't come anywhere near me, basically.
Their relationship is defined by the parties as being extremely tempestuous and combative, as both have been involved in numerous domestic violence incidents. B, the victim and the defendant moved to South Florida in January 2022, taking up residence in a condominium located at One Paraiso Residences, located in Miami-Dade County. There were many complaints made by residents and security staff lodged against the couple during the 3 months that they resided in the complex. As a result, the management company was in the process of evicting the couple.
I'll say this. If you only lived there for 3 months and the entire building knows y'all are toxic and abusive,
Toxic as hell.
I can't solely sympathize with the victim in this case who died.
Right.
Because it sounds like they both added fuel to the fire.
Facts.
She's saying he threw a knife, she grabbed it, like, don't come at me. He went at her, she stabbed him. And then it sounds like she was like, holy shit, and tried to help him, and the shit's getting all over her. And, you know, they're basically saying because she called her mom and not 911, that was used against her as well. This sounds like a very unfortunate but abusive situation. She's gonna go to Lowell CI, Lowell Correctional Institution. So this right here is the Florida Women's Reception Center. This is the first taste of prison you get coming to Florida State Prison. You're gonna enter through here. They got the little cage salad port. They're gonna search the bus. Then they're gonna bring you in. And you got the main tower here. These look like they're just little gazebos on the rec yards, and these are all dorms, obviously. But from there, she's gonna go right next door across the street to Lowell CI. This is Lowell. Again, built very similar. Gun tower in the middle. Basketball courts, they got fields. I mean, they got, what is that, tennis? I've never seen tennis at the adult or at the men's prisons. But this is Lowell. This is where the women go in Florida State Prison. And if you think the women's prisons in Florida are sweet, from what I've heard, they're not only disgusting and insanely dirty, they're also very violent.
A Fox 35 exclusive tonight.
For the first time, we are hearing from the former Florida inmate allegedly beaten by prison guards. Her attorney argues officers broke Cheryl Weinmar's neck during a beating nearly 2 years ago at Lowell Correctional Institute in Ocala. Weinmar says she's demanding justice.
This is Cheryl Weinmar. I got out of prison 2 years ago. They nearly took my life while I was there. I want to know damn well why that then have not made an arrest. God, please do something. I beg you, God.
This woman didn't look like this when she went to Florida State Prison. They beat her, they slammed her, and they snapped her neck.
Yeah. Inmate Cheryl Weinmar claims she was nearly beaten to death by prison guards in 2019 after refusing to clean a toilet at the Lowell Correctional Institution in Ocala. According to this lawsuit, Weinmar and her husband sued the Florida Department of Corrections and 4 guards after she was left with a broken neck and spinal cord because of the guards' alleged use of force. She was in the middle of a 6-year prison sentence for battery with a deadly weapon and resisting an officer.
Latondra Ellington was one of the more popular cases in which she died at Lowell in 2014, less than 24 hours after her family expressed safety concerns to prison officials. She had been placed in solitary confinement following complaints and threats from a guard identified as Sergeant Q, who allegedly told her he would beat me to death and mess me like a dog. Private autopsy conducted by a doctor, blunt force trauma to the lower abdomen, kicking and punching, citing a backlog of inmate death inquiries and distrust in the state's ability to conduct an impartial review. There's also a history of alleged actual misconduct, corruption, I mean, it's obviously not going to be nothing like the
Don't
male
go to jail,
prisons.
y'all. Don't go to jail. If y'all don't want to deal with stuff like this, don't go to jail. Being out in the free world is fun. You don't have to deal with those things like that. No one got to tell you to go clean the toilet. No one got to tell you to do anything. You get all your freedom out here. So why would you want to even throw that away? Like, honestly, let's be real. Why do people want to throw their life away for nothing? Just for nothing.
But within the women's prisons,
just
the guards are known for beating the women. The guards are known for trying to do other things with the women. And even the women attack the women. I mean, that's a regular thing. If you go in there as a woman and you got a case where you killed your kid or something, they'll cut you with a razor. They'll do something to you. But Lowell is not a place that plays. And even though this OF model is only going to do 18 to 20 months, I mean, she was in a interracial relationship. She's going to be a minority within that prison system. And there's a chance somebody might feel some type of way. It does not take long for things to happen inside of prison. It doesn't matter how much time you have when you go in there. You can get killed within a year. You can get killed your first day. You can get killed in weeks or months. And it isn't always inmates that'll do it to you. In the state of Florida, the guards will get you as well. Do I feel bad for her? It's unfortunate what took place for her and her boyfriend that she killed. But when you stay in a relationship like that, what do you expect? It's important to walk away as soon as you see the signs that things are becoming abusive, because once that line is crossed, there's usually never any coming back from it.
She can stay out of trouble and walk that little time down. She'll be home. So let's hopefully she don't get into nothing like she an OnlyFans model, you feel what I'm saying? So she might be in there with the girls tricking off and stuff like that, and hopefully she ain't got no phones. Hopefully she don't do nothing stupid enough to get more time out of it, like 2-3 months. You feel what I'm saying? And then she come home and be straight. Because catching a body and then only getting manslaughter 6 years, like, that's kind of crazy. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. If you rocking with the video, hit that like, sub if you're new, and I'll catch y'all at the next one.